You're tuning in to the Black Hollywood Live Network, featuring news, interviews, and commentary on all things Black Hollywood. Hollywood redefined. From Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is Black Hollywood Live. Just saying, featuring conversations on love, sex, and relationships from three sassy ladies. Black Hollywood Live. Hollywood redefined.
You're listening to Black Hollywood Live.
And now, the host of Black Hollywood Live, Just Saying.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Just Saying. We have a very, very, very juicy show for you today. It's called Caught With Your Pants Down. And to my left is the lovely April Daniels.
Hello.
And then further left, joining us again, this is Jen the Remix.
Yeah.
Say hello.
Hey, girl,
We loved her so much the first show, we had to have her come back.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having
And then
me.
the lovely Diann Valentine.
everybody.
So how is everybody?
Awesome.
How was your week?
Fabulous.
Let's catch up. But you know what? I think our viewers kind of know who you are, but just give them a little introduction and a little taste of, the lovely.
Okay.
The loveliness.
Well, hi guys. I'm Jennifer Williams. You probably know me from Basketball Wives, but I'm so much more than a basketball wife.
Cute.
And I'm happy to be here with you guys.
And we're happy
I always
to
have a good
have
time.
you. Yes. You want to fill us in?
On what?
What you been doing?
The nasties. I know. I've been calling, kicking back, getting ready for this whole Rock Out With Me campaign and the tour.
Right.
Get your tickets, people.
Yes.
Check out my Instagram. We just added a special panel the day before
Well,
the
it's
brunch.
tomorrow, right? So
No, next weekend. Next weekend.
it's tomorrow, baby. You lost. It's tomorrow, love. That's how busy she been. Oh, Lord. And Diann, what have you been doing?
Working like a Hebrew slave.
Hello.
Let me just say that. I feel like I got 18 jobs. I just finished meeting with Hennessy yesterday.
Look at you.
Presented a design plan. It was all good. So we're doing some fun stuff this summer.
I love it.
great.
So busy.
Yeah.
Busy.
Busy is good.
Yes.
Busy is really
Yes.
good.
And my husband is back from China.
That's even better.
Hello. Reunions. So she was
You
really
need to
doing
get home.
Right.
So we need to wrap this
Yeah.
on up. All right, well, let's get into our drink
Quick
of,
show,
of
ladies.
the night. Yeah, it's going to
Okay.
be real quick. You got to catch a plane. You got to get home
Yes.
to... Yeah, it's not going. That's a different show. So this is our drink tonight, ladies, and this is, we call this the lemon passion drop. The lemon passion drop, and what
I
makes
like.
the passion is the passion fruit vodka that's in it, and then I just made some really like fresh lemonade, like freshly squeezed, a little bit of sugar, and I topped it off with a little lemon rind, which is for the garnish, and then a little bit of thyme. And I love to mix the aromatics, because what happens is it gives it this like little tiny kick flavor. It's not going to take over your drink, but it's going to be really good. So cheers, and we have to get right
Cheers.
into our show.
Cheers.
Cheers. And we got to sip.
Sheree,
because-
your
What?
kitchen skills are so impressive.
Hello.
I'm
Yes.
telling you, they really are.
Now, not only do I make drinks, but she had me cooking greens last time she was at the house. Fresh
yum.
collard greens.
They were so good.
Weren't they
Thank
delicious?
you. They were.
Look.
I can't even cook them anymore. But mine don't taste nothing like that.
See, I give you the recipe. Because
Just make the really healthy, clean version.
But they were healthy and
Wait,
clean.
so we need to do like this from your home one time where you
Let's do
cook for
it.
us.
And then we can have Miss Valentine bring real glasses because she's not happy with my glass choice today. And you can set up.
And you just had to share that, though.
Because people need to see what you
just had
do.
to share that.
Yes, because we need to see what you do. We
Go
need
to
see-
DiannValentine.com.
And Sheree saying, wrap it up. Okay, so we have a juicy show. So the first segment that we're going to get into is Booty Ain't Free. And we're going to talk about Naomi Campbell and her, y'all know the story, Naomi, and she was with that Russian billionaire, Vladimir, I don't want to mess up the man's name, Doronin. And how his wife apparently blamed Naomi for messing up the marriage. And yes, and look at them. They're sitting side by side at a fashion show.
How did
Is
they
that the
become
wife?
friends? Yes,
Look.
that is the wife.
And that is the wife.
But my understanding was that they were separated for 10 years. Before Naomi, he was in a relationship with another lady for 7 years.
Yes.
So she didn't have a problem with his escapades.
With his wicked ways.
So it's like it's cheaper to keep her type situation because he's a billionaire?
I don't even know if they're divorced yet. And it probably is. But I think they are going through their divorce. And he's, and he's playing, doing his thing. And what's really interesting is it kind of takes a turn. But I think what we want to talk about today is, just the trifling ways of men and cheating and why they cheat and, the ins and outs of that. And just the fact.
But he is kind of high.
And he has money.
Is she done with him? Because I will take him. Hey, Vlad. Hey.
Well, you better get in line. You better get in line.
Damn. I didn't know he was a fine Russian billionaire.
Takes care of himself.
Sidebar, this is what I was saying for Sheree's next venture.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
hey, you make it happen, AD. Look, I'm getting warm. And
Wait, don't get warm with me next
I know. But yeah, isn't that something? So what a handsome man. So he's bringing a lot to the table. He's fine. He takes care of himself. And then the poor wife, it's almost
his
like
bank account is
because
Well,
what happens sometimes with women.
How we know she ain't got her a few over there?
She might. But I'm just saying what happens a lot of times with women is we sometimes don't age. And I know people are going to be upset. But it's real. We don't always age as gracefully as the men. So, sometimes we can be replaceable, which is sad because what can we really do about it?
I think we age beautifully. And I think when you are a person of means, you got access to a lot of help. Case in point, Kris Jenner looks amazing.
Yes, but you can't, all help ain't helpful.
Right, but I just think men, they get to a point where they say, I want a younger model.
Did you see the wife?
Yeah.
I mean, clearly she's, trying. Like, you can tell she had work done
she
and
don't
everything.
look like she's trying.
No, you can tell
She didn't look like she was trying to me either.
you can tell she had work done.
She didn't look like what I expect to be his wife.
Right.
I'll just say that.
But I bet you when they met and you take it back years ago, they have a child together. She was probably
She's
really
spicy,
fly.
caliente.
And that's kind of jacked up.
Well, I mean, she is sitting next to a supermodel.
I know. It's a hard comparison.
It's an unfair comparison.
It really is. Because I don't think that
Naomi
woman
takes
looks bad.
that wig off.
Oh, where's the hairline is like, bless her heart. We love you, Naomi. Bless her heart.
Naomi, get you some simplicity.
That is funny. So he
snatch the wig.
He cheated. He cheated. No, but that's not true. Sheree is our producer's putting up, he cheated on Naomi. And apparently that's not really true. They were broken up. That's what I had read.
Oh, yes. I heard someone offer her show, The Face or something.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He wanted a younger version.
He wanted a younger.
She wasn't even a younger version of Naomi. Right. He must have been. His cataracts was acting up that day because I don't know what he did.
You are funny.
I'm just saying.
But she's a beautiful woman.
Well,
that's a beautifully airbrushed picture.
Yeah. I'm going to wait till her true.
They got pictures of her on his boat. So they got pictures of her in the buff and her little baby. That's a bad picture.
Right. That's her. That's her.
That's a bad
She don't
picture.
look like Beyonce on vacation.
So here's
she don't
the
even
deal.
look like Naomi on vacation.
This is
without
somebody,
the wig.
Right. Hello. This is someone that Naomi mentored.
Out of line.
This was from her from The Face, from her show. She mentored this girl.
Out of line.
And even if they were broken up
Out
6
of
months.
line.
Okay, let's establish that. Because what happens sometimes is there's a girl code that gets broken. He didn't cheat. They weren't together.
Okay, I'm gonna let you talk.
I'm gonna present it because I want your feedback. I want to hear what y'all have to say. Is there a girl code? Was there any right time for her and him to get together? Or should she have been completely off limits? Because, probably he pushed up on her. That's what I'm thinking. When you got that much money.
That ancient Chinese secret. She pushed up for him all day. She's like, I got what she ain't got. So is she totally? Let's speak from the woman because we don't know. So the woman's point of view. Okay.
If I'm divorcing. So is there an acceptable period of time where Terrell is now fair game?
No.
What? Because I was married to him. What if he was just my boyfriend? What if he was just somebody I was messing with?
I disagree.
Girl, back to him. game on my behalf. Now you gonna have to deal with Jada.
You know, she a little too buff for me. I ain't trying to fight her. I love you though, Jada. I love Jada.
Jada's great, but we ain't talking about no Jada. So go ahead, Diane. You ain't messing up my happy home, Jada. My little Brady Bunch situation.
You know, here's what I think is that if they were broken up and he met her anywhere, somewhere, at work, visiting Naomi, I feel like it's all fair game.
Dang.
You know, once you break up, I just think it is, and I think especially for men that have means and men that are powerful, they tend to just get what they want.
Yeah.
They don't wait in line for anything. They don't wait in line for restaurants and valet and cars, and they get what they want. So they see something they want, and they just have at it.
And that money talks.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, you didn't heard about this chick over here.
What we hear?
If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Yes.
Hello.
And money talks and bullshit walks.
Listen, I understand that completely, but you not gonna come in my backyard, on my block, in my region, and date anything that you know that I was in close proximity. That's just out of line.
But
Yeah.
they work
out of
together.
line.
But
I agree.
But April, look, they work together on a show, right? They were not friends.
We don't have to be friends.
But
you saw me mentoring
No,
that
she
young lady.
mentored her. So that's probably a little different. That's kind
I
of
don't
like
care
you take
if
somebody
she
under.
didn't do nothing but got her tea and donuts every
I'm
morning.
on your side, chick.
No,
I'm saying like.
Karma is a you know what.
Dang.
At the end of the day, how
I
you
wanna sit
get him
next
is
to
how you
April.
gonna lose him.
And these hoes
Yes.
ain't loyal.
And hoes ain't loyal.
That was the only show you
So
should-
do you think he was scandalous or hey?
Both
it's-
of them was
All right.
scandalous. Absolutely.
I just think we don't know.
all the women in the world.
That
I should
relationship
not
is
see
doomed.
you.
It's doomed. I
So
do,
the way
I do
that you
believe,
get them,
yes.
It's how you lose them.
is how you lose them.
Just make
Yeah.
sure you got a little kitty, girl.
Ooh, you heard her kitty. I love it. Yeah, I think it's
Out of
probably.
control. I don't care how much paper you got. If you got that much paper, you gonna make you the chick you want and let her be perfect in every area.
Just clone her, right?
Can I switch places with somebody?
I'm sorry, I'm getting hostile.
And you know, vegan leather don't breathe.
Tell me about it. I'm in it.
Oh Lord. Okay, so let's talk about Tiger Woods and his dirty ways.
Serial cheater.
Yes.
Can I just say?
about?
I just want to say
How?
one thing. Cheating 101. You do not leave voicemails. Hello.
Oh,
yes.
that's
So
a
there's a good
point.
way to cheat.
That's a good
You giving
point.
cheat tips?
I'm sorry.
But here's the thing.
I'm
this
just
is
saying,
what-
don't be stupid.
Don't leave evidence.
But this is what bothered me so much about
Yeah.
Tiger Woods. He got an old dirty dick. Like, he
Oh!
wanted to be with him. Like, he had something like 30, 40 chicks.
Yeah.
Running up in. Like, really?
And
Ew.
all of them thought
Well, now
that
that
was
you
the
put
one.
it that way.
So that means no protection.
Wait. Was he like raw dog uncooked?
No,
I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah.
all those
Nasty.
chicks?
He was
Come on.
dirty.
It's gross.
He nasty.
I
See,
know.
that is gross. Because my thing is, if you're gonna cheat, not that it's acceptable, but at least protect me. Have some type of consideration.
And some discretion.
And there's no discretion and there's no consideration because they're doing it.
Yes.
Right.
And how
Everything
many
is out
women
the
came
window.
out? Like
Too many
12,
to count.
13,
Right.
14?
What works?
Listen, after I finished using my hands and toes, I ain't had nothing else to count with. So it was
And
way
some
too
of them
many.
looked hella crazy.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And let me ask you
up
this
in the
though.
pub late night on the
Yeah.
back alley,
Right.
crazy.
Right.
But she beat him down with that golf club.
As she should.
I love
She should
it.
have. And left
And
him
that's
and took
why
his
that
money.
tooth was
And
missing.
hello, that's it. Just for happening to fall out a little later. Yeah, she wasn't playing. She said okay, and he probably thought he had like a little demure white girl that was gonna take it, and she let him know something different, and then left. Love it,
And it's paid.
and it's real paid.
Yes.
Real paid.
How you doing, Aaron?
Chris Rock had a statement, and he said, and what do you think about his statement? A man is only as faithful as his options. Do you believe that?
I don't know if I believe that.
No.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that
Isn't
all
he
men
getting a
cheat.
divorce? He needs to shut the hell up. Girl, bye.
But you know what? This is what sometimes I do feel I have a compassion for men, I'll tell you. And especially very high profile, very successful men, because I'm going to tell you what.
High profile.
Can you calm down, Vera?
Fresh
Where is
Prince
that
of
vein
Bel-Air.
that started to... But the thing is, when you are that successful and that well known, you just got the coochie being thrown at you constantly.
Right.
How can anybody avoid that much temptation?
Get coochie security.
Which is what? What's coochie security?
Keep it out of the perimeter so he can't
But
even
you
get to
can't.
it.
Sometimes
Why
these
can't
men,
you?
sometimes these ball players go to their room and a chick snuck up and she's in the
not
bed
coochie
naked.
security got there before him. Get her out of here. You got to put
But it ain't always that
24/7.
easy. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I do think that wealthy men definitely have
Yes.
a lot more options than non-wealthy men. But, you know, Damon has a philosophy, and his philosophy is this, like, when I was in my 20s, you know, I was interested in a big booty chick, and, you know, ooh, she looked good. He's like, now that I'm in my 40s, I'm interested in a chick that's going to ride with me to the end. Like, we going to build this thing together.
Right.
We going to retire together. You know, you going to have my back, I'm going to have yours. So for him, it's really like maturity. You know, it's just like, she cute. Yeah, she got a big booty, but I ain't fucking when I got home with you.
Absolutely.
And I just think that's just wisdom.
Yeah.
Now, that don't mean he might not have a moment of insanity, but knowing that is his thinking, that makes me feel
So if
better.
he has a moment of insanity and somehow you find out about it, there's a voicemail, there's something you catch on a computer, what you gonna do?
You mean after I, destroy the car with the golf club?
So what you gonna
After
do?
he's in the coffin.
What you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna act a damn fool. Yes, I shall, in the name of Jesus. But I'll tell you what I won't do. Ain't no bitch getting me up out the Phoenix. No.
Well, tell them what the Phoenix is.
Phoenix is my house. There ain't no nobody coming up in there. That's what I'm saying.
So you gonna rise out them ashes and make it work.
I didn't invest a whole lot in that Phoenix situation.
Yes.
So he would have to be like Tiger Woods for me to step.
But you know what? I think
about
for
you?
men cheating,
Because you were married to a ball player.
Yes,
Oh, you were.
But honestly, like, he would always be like, my ego, and I didn't really, those girls didn't mean anything.
Wow.
Which to a certain degree, I believe, because I think
Yes.
when men cheat, it's more about sex.
Yeah.
And when
And the
women
connection.
cheat, I think it's more about emotional
Yeah.
support. But for men, they're not emotional.
Yeah.
So I think it just is trying to get new pussy.
So for a minute, you rode with that philosophy because he's a ball. You took all that in consideration. It's not about
I was
love.
young and
it's-
dumb.
Okay. So you wouldn't. Okay. Say you in another relationship with Vladimir. Or Will.
It's okay.
Will left Jada.
He's not a good example.
Okay,
Because Will could do anything.
Will left Jada.
I'm happy.
He done left Jada, which I don't think he'll ever do, and I don't think she'll ever leave them. I think they're riding and dying to the end. Will strays. Will's like, you know what, baby? Hey. And see, Will's the kind of dude to probably tell you. Like, so you don't have to find out. That's how smooth
even
Will
better.
is. Like, this is, would you roll with that?
I'm sorry. I got a little. When you said Will, my mind stopped thinking.
Is that, but now see, it's funny
No.
because y'all were saying with Will, so we do make exceptions for these high profile, wealthy men. We make exceptions for them. Because a broke dude, you ain't taking that from a broke dude.
It don't have nothing to do with money for me.
Ain't nobody saying nothing.
Yeah.
No. Here's the thing. I think, honestly, like, you have to put your foot down because the minute, it's either like...
When do you put your foot down, and what does that look like?
Okay, I'm going to tell you this. If you find out your dude is cheating, right?
Yes.
And you say something, but you don't do anything about it, what's the point?
What do you do?
Because then he's gonna continue to do it. He's like, all right, she's mad, but she gonna get over it.
Right.
You
Gotcha.
don't. There's no consequences.
But what do you do though? Well, give a strategy. Like if your man is cheating, you love your man, you want the relationship to work. He's being immature. He's caught up. What do you do to put your foot down? What do you do?
Cut him.
No, honestly,
Deep.
honestly,
Go through them 7 layers of
If you-
skin.
and I don't know, but my thing, I think you need to leave. And if he really wants you, and if he
Got
really
you.
wants it to work, and he thinks that you're a prize, then he will chase after you. And if he doesn't chase after you, you don't need his ass.
And you got your kitty.
Yes.
So bye.
And if you ain't got a kitty, get
Bye,
a kitty.
Negro.
He's got one now.
What would you do?
Cut him.
And then after you cut him, what you gonna do? He's gonna heal.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, if Big Shiz even thought about it, if he was tricked into it, if he was coerced into it, I'm
If
going
he
to
was
jail.
drugged.
Take care of Jet. Take care of Omar.
You've been saying Jet to me. I love Jet.
I'm going
I'll take
to
care
hurt
of Jet.
him for real.
Yeah.
It ain't even. I can't even. What?
Well,
Yeah, but
step number one.
I think you gotta make a
Two can play
statement.
that game. Y'all saw the movie.
Oh, hello.
I know that's right.
Hello.
That's too much.
Get
We
you a
all too
fine
old
ass
to be-
Tyson
Right.
Beckford and be like, what?
But there's no grace. We don't think that sometimes. What is the philosophy? Once a cheater, always a cheater, or can we just say, you know what? Maybe you were in the studio late.
I don't want to say once a cheater, always a cheater,
Yes.
because I believe you can come back from cheating.
So,
but
yes.
I believe where the problem lies is once they've cheated, they've broken the trust, and that is something that you can't
Yeah,
always come
exactly.
back from.
Yeah.
It's hard to repair that.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
because even when he's not doing something and it's a late night and you can't get him because it's bad reception, instantly you're gonna go to. I know this ain't over there
Right.
doing something again, and it's gonna always be a cloud over your relationship.
That's where the forgive and forget.
But
You know what I mean?
I can
comes into play.
forgive, but
It's hard to
forgetting is
forget.
hard.
Well,
No, I
forgetting
don't-
is hard.
forgetting is hard.
Yeah.
Forgetting is really,
Forgetting
really
is
hard.
I don't forget shit.
So wait, like, so you have this high-strung dude, and he just wants sex all the time. Because we really want to understand why men cheat. Like, what is behind that?
Wait, what's all the time? You gotta get a pussy a break though. Like, I'm saying, like,
But what's a break? How much break does she need?
well, I'm just saying, like, don't beat her up. Like, you still want it to look pretty.
So every day, not every day, every other day.
I could do every day, but not multiple times.
Okay, so you can do it. You can give a man 7 days a week.
I could get you off and we ain't gotta have sex.
Oh, see, now speak to the viewers,
different show.
please. Please tell the viewers how we do that.
We're gonna have Jennifer on all the rides. Y'all just make sure y'all tuned in.
What's that Instagram? Or that
Jennifer
Twitter?
Williams 17.
Twitter,
But
yes.
I don't give away those secrets on Instagram.
Neither does April.
At all. I think, when it comes to fulfilling his appetite,
Hello.
whatever that means to him, if you want to keep him, you gotta conform. You have to.
Yeah.
And as much as you might be tired, don't feel like it. Listen, just remember, if you want, somebody else will.
Wow.
Absolutely.
That's deep.
So get them kids to bed early.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
the house
But that's
clean.
what I'm saying. Like, if he wants sex all the freaking time, if his sex drive is out of control.
Well, if we're talking about multiple times every day, y'all need to go to sexanonymous.com.
Right,
So then he's got,
exactly.
then he's got an issue.
Right.
He's got an issue
But
that
if
needs
it's
to.
just an appetite every day, I don't think that's an issue.
Yeah.
But
Because, like you said, it doesn't have to always be a sexual thing like that. It's many
Like, you
things
can just,
do
you
that.
can do a
You
little
know.
something. But leave her alone. Give her a little break. She got to recover.
Yeah, please.
But I think when men cheat for sexual reasons, it's not always about, the sex or not
isn't it
enough
always
sex.
sexual
But it might not necessarily be not enough sex at home. Sometimes it could just be variety. It could just be I'm bored
It's
because
easy.
That's why you gotta
like
keep it
whatever.
spicy,
It's-
girl.
yeah.
Go get a costume. Just do something. Buy a whip. I don't know.
Yeah, it's easy. And
So do you think
after
women
a
just
while,
aren't keeping it spicy enough in the
listen,
bedroom?
I think they need to stop complicating things.
And what does that mean?
Because when you, I don't feel like the kids. Well, I was going to do that. He don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
When he say he wants you to come sit on it, he wants you to come sit
Okay,
on it.
let me tell you this, because I got a confession.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Sit on it. You good. Okay.
She's speechless.
Listen, what I'm saying is, sometimes I don't want to do it in a day. Cause like you can see stuff that
go
you
in the
can't see.
closet.
Okay, so but I'm saying like
Just do it.
But a lot of women are so self-conscious that it kind of, you know what I mean? Like it kind of inhibits you. It kind of holds you back.
So you want the lights off?
I want the lights dim, cause then I'm uninhibited. And I
But
can
they
just.
sometimes want to see what they.
And the question is, do men really even care about the things that women
No,
care
not
about?
at all.
No,
Not at all.
it's all in your head. They
Not at
don't.
all.
They don't
Yeah.
care.
Because if
Like
you
the little
don't-
cellulite, they don't care about none of
If
that.
you
They don't even see that.
no,
Okay.
they shallow how they don't see none of that. You just dropped it.
Yes, they got tunnel vision. You good?
But I want to say this, like for those women who do have those issues where it's like I prefer the night, I prefer the dark. Listen, you can have on a skirt and just hitch that thing
That's right.
up and have a cute little mama in the kitchen, and it's all good to them. Like,
Exactly.
don't
Right.
overthink
Right.
it. Like,
April's
you
a freak.
Shut up. You just, I think when you think about, oh, is the sheets clean? Oh, is the kids in bed? Oh, what time I gotta get up again? We gotta. That's
Right,
too much.
right.
It is too much, but there's some things you gotta be conscious of. Like you got kids, like you
Lock the door.
have to.
And if they come knocking, you bleed.
Did you say Jet picks the lock?
Yeah, but I mean, my child's MacGyver. Everybody ain't MacGyver out there, so that's a different story. But I'm just saying,
Or
if
go
they
in your
just
bedroom, bathroom.
And make it happen.
Yes,
Yeah, and
get
it
in that
wasn't-
shower.
Sheree is good. Sheree knows how to do things. But I'm saying we have viewer, and I think the message is, ladies, that the men don't freaking care.
Yes.
They don't
Right.
care. They just want it. They just want
Absolutely.
it. They don't care how they
Right.
get it, what it looks like. They just want it.
Right.
What you trying to get me to say, Sherry? Sherry writing, erasing. How about? Oh yeah. How about how they look?
Men don't care about that.
No,
No,
they don't.
but I care.
Oh,
Like
right.
you can't be coming to me all sloppy and not manscaped and
Well, no. Now, I mean, every man should be manscaped.
Yeah, but you know what,
If I
though?
see forests and trees, it's a
yeah.
problem.
But I don't like. See, for me, don't take off too much. I remember one time Terrell came to bed. He was completely shaved. I said, "That's nasty."
Yeah, no, I'm not with the
like
bald
a
thing.
10-year-old
But
boy.
wait,
You
but
guys
wait,
are not into mankini?
What's a mankini?
Only
Wax.
Diane.
A mankini?
You have not lived.
Listen,
you
my
have not
man better not
lived.
come to bed wax more than me.
Mankini. So he has nothing. No
Let
hair.
me tell you, the full body wax will have you addicted.
Ew. Damon waxes?
I hope he comes back from China clean.
Oh, you know
That's
China, they get you real good.
I just hope we didn't have no happy ending, Diane.
I don't know. I always
You have
thought
not
of like
lived until
guys
you've experienced
waxing,
it.
That was like a Chippendales type thing. Or
I did
something.
too. I did too. I did too.
There is a plus to it. I mean,
Let
there's certain things.
me ask you guys this. Have you guys ever had sex with somebody that's not circumcised?
Yes.
No.
That's nasty.
Oh,
It
No,
was-
I
yeah.
know. So
I
my
have.
friend, I was talking to this Italian
That's too
dude,
much
right?
work.
And so, Italian, like real Italian, like he lives in Milan. And like my friend was like, he's probably not circumcised. And I was like, what? I don't even know what to do with that. Like, and she was like, well, I mean, you gotta pull.
There
and I
is
was
a
like,
way.
that's too much
No,
work.
there is a
That's too much
technique.
work.
cannot come to bed
No.
with a turtleneck on.
Yeah, it can't be.
He can't.
You got to roll that turtleneck down.
I don't want no foreskin.
Yeah.
I can't.
But what you gonna do if you fall in love with somebody and then
We gonna go get
But
certain
wait,
stuff.
did you feel
Thank
like
you,
it was
Jesus.
the extra skin?
No, not. I didn't. No, it was more of a visual thing to me. You don't feel the extra skin. You
So
don't feel
what
it.
kind of work did you have to do?
You got to.
I just feel like it's not clean.
It's
like,
not, because men lazy. They don't pull that thing back and clean it and everything like they
No,
should.
it's, yeah. Okay, can we get our foreskin, please?
But
Lord have mercy.
a lot of men that are born in other countries,
Right.
they're not
They're
circumcised.
not
Yeah,
circumcised.
yeah.
So maybe Vladimir circumcised.
Well, maybe there's some power to
That's what
that.
I'm saying. Like women are more. Men are visual. And that's what I'm saying. We know men are visual, but they don't really care. When it comes to sex, they don't
Yeah.
really care. But us, like for me, to see certain things will kind of jack me up in my head.
I know, because I'm thinking I might need to go get a wax when I'm.
Child, you better, Jen. Come on, girl. Do y'all wax?
No.
I don't wax.
Oh, no, that's
It's too painful.
Yeah,
I can't go through it.
Nair is the
How
next
can a man
best
do
thing.
that?
Damon has a high tolerance for pain.
How can a man do that with his
too.
stuff?
Let me just tell you, it will change your life. I ain't telling y'all nothing else, but it will change your life.
I don't want you to be
And
smoother
that's
than me.
why I
Take your
wax.
word for
No,
it.
man.
Because it changed my life. Okay.
But like when you wax, like
Yeah.
your skin is really smooth and
Yes.
soft. Just imagine that. Get that
But see,
picture
I
in your
don't want
head.
nobody softer than me.
Okay, go ahead on, Bruno. Go ahead on with it.
She like all that extra skin action.
Oh, right, with Yogi Bear.
Nah, I prefer to have somebody circumcised, but I'm saying like I can work with what I got.
Oh,
I work, but just don't have no belly.
Just
though.
let me know when you change
Yeah,
it,
just
when it
don't-
changes your life.
Just don't have no belly. So what about ladies initiating sex? What do you think about that? Do you think that's a man's job? Or should he do
No.
it? Okay.
No, listen, you go for what you want
That's right.
in life, period. And whether it be sex, a job, a man, you go get it.
Absolutely.
And you know, maybe if more women were initiating sex,
That's what I was
less
gonna
men
say.
might be cheating.
Absolutely. Men want to feel wanted. They want to feel desired. They don't want to feel like they're putting in all the work all the time.
And I know too the rejection thing. Like men don't want to be rejected. And you know, if you keep
Yeah.
So yeah, ladies, initiate.
Go right where it's easy.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the
Initiate.
last time I asked you.
And you know,
she gives it up.
I know it's men cheat, but you know, chicks ain't. Men ain't the only ones who cheat.
Yes.
Look at this chick. She hugged up with him.
And
She
like,
planned her next day. She planned her next day.
It all goes back to these hoes ain't loyal. Look at
Definitely
that.
ain't.
It all goes back to that. All right, so y'all, we got to wrap this thing up. So, no pun intended. We got to wrap it up. Why men cheat? Why do you think? Give us a tip, because men are gonna cheat. Men are gonna be men. So give women a tip that, you know, to protect their homes, to protect their families, to protect their situations. What can we do?
Right.
Because I don't believe that men cheat. It means that women aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. Some men are just dogs. We had Tiger Woods, who was a multiple cheater. So we can't always blame the woman. However, I think women do have a responsibility in the bedroom and at home to satisfy and take care of their man. So give us a tip, Diane.
You know, for me, it's really about making sure that your husband or your spouse or your partner is truly your best friend. When they are your best friend and you have great communication, you can talk about sex, you can talk about feelings of neglect, you can talk about when they feel, you know, unwanted, and you can make it right. So when you are in tune with your partner with great communication, that can help keep him from straying.
So great communication leads to great sex. Jen?
I also think communication is key. I think you guys need to be on the same page and the same book. But I do think that you need to keep it spicy. And ladies, don't be afraid to use that finger. It works wonders.
What do you do with the finger?
You have to follow her to find out.
But some men don't like that.
Well, you got to try. You got to try new things. They say they don't like it, but...
But not like just to kind of, or like this or like this. What are we doing? Are we doing this? Are we doing this?
You got to see what they like.
I think that's another show.
You got to see what
All
works.
right, that's another show. You coming back. You coming back. Go ahead, April.
I think
You been
that
doing
is-
that?
Oh, heck no, I ain't playing with my husband's butt. But no, let me shut up. But I would say, you know, I agree with you too, because I feel like when you are best friends, you are in tune and there's a regard to please your mate.
Yes.
If you don't have that regard, you won't care. And so you can brush them off easily or brush her off easily or go to the next one. So I think if you're always in tune that way, and I think you have to be somewhat of a sex slave.
Yeah.
Sounds crazy.
Wow.
But if you want to keep him completely, you have to kind of play that game.
Rub
You
that
have
booty,
to.
April.
No, we ain't rubbing booty.
That's
I rub some other stuff with no booty. What about you, Sheree?
All right, y'all. No comment. No, I agree with everything you said. I think communication is great. I think you definitely have to keep it spicy. It can't just be the same old crackers. That's what Eddie said. It just can't be the same routine sexual experience. And I do believe that there are times where you kind of have to get past yourself and surrender, and the regard is for my man and pleasing him and, you know, doing what he needs to keep a happy home and to keep the bedroom spicy, you know, and undefiled. Hello. So social media, shout it out. D, where can we find you?
Y'all, talk to me. You can keep up with me across all social media platforms at Diann Valentine.
Miss Jen?
Follow me on Twitter at I am Jennifer, and on Instagram at JenniferWilliams17. No sex tips though.
Oh, Oh, you getting the sex tips because the people want to know what you do with their fingers. And you're gonna close it out, April, if you don't mind. And I'm Sheree Fletcher, and you can find me across all media social platforms.
And I'm April Daniels, and you can find me across all social media platforms as well. Thank you for joining us this evening. I hope you got some great tips, and we look forward to you tuning in next Friday.
And thank you for having me.
You gonna give a class, girl.
From producers Maria Menounos, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, Kevin Undergaro, and the entire BHL crew, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us at info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I'm your BHL announcer, Scipio. Instagram me at Planet Scipio. Thank you for tuning in. The views expressed here are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.